All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on this other original 16 Hot Wheels from 1968. It's the Silhouette, as you can see here. As you can see here, the base indicates it's made in Hong Kong. Blue tinted windows gives that away. The 4 holes showing us the axle. And of course it says Hong Kong on the base. So let's take this apart. As you can see, there is a lot of oxidation underneath the paint. Already went ahead and pre-drilled this casting. I have a complete video on how to open up Hot Wheels with all the details. So we have a purple interior, typically found on Hong Kong cars. The steering wheel is a separate piece. This windshield is in pretty good shape. It does have a mini scratch here. We'll see. I do have a replacement already, so depending on which one looks better, I'll use. Here's the engine. And I see that there is, I've never seen this before. Look at this. It's like a piece of plastic holding the axle. This has to be a first. You guys ever seen this before? Let me know in the comments. So this, when I drilled the car apart, I did not catch that. Another thing here, thank God I just noticed this. It has two of these side rails here. They're plastic, and we have to remove them, or else the paint remover are gonna damage them. So this is kind of weird. This car is full of surprises, huh? Check it out. So I got new wheels for them, and we have to take a closer look here at this, because it does look like it does have a lot of little marks there. So let's take all of this apart and put the car and base into a paint remover, and I'll be back. Alright guys, check it out. As you can see, this one is looking pretty bad. There's a lot of oxidation here. Let me see. There, you can see it better there. Look. See that? Look at this. So this one, I'm gonna clean it up with some steel wool, and most likely I'm gonna electro polish just to make sure that everything's taken out. And after that, I'll zinc plate it using bare metals methods, and I'll be back. I'm back. Check it out. So I electro polished, then I zinc plated, and this thing never wants to stay in focus. I do not understand why. Check out the base. As you know, this casting, we have to paint the casting and the base. And I was checking my book here, and we have a Hong Kong version, and it says here that a purple with purple interior is one of the rarest models, and that's what we started with. So guess what color we're gonna paint it? We're gonna paint it purple. So let me get my measuring cup here, and I'm gonna show you how I mix the paint, because this purple Spectraflame is kind of tricky. Don't ask me how I know. It tends to go really dark and then it looks blue. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen this one right here, which I did not repaint. All I did was change out the wheels, and I kept it with the original purple. And now we could, once I paint the silhouette, we could check to see how good I color match the paint job. So let me get set up here and I'll be back. Guys, so we have the paint here, and I have one of these measuring cup. So let's check up the paint. You gotta remember, since we're painting the casting and the base, we basically need enough paint like we were painting, let me get a napkin, painting 2 cars. It's always a good idea to have pieces of napkins. So all right, let's go. So I say we go 2.5. That's plenty of paint. Clean this off. All right, so now we have the reducer here, and I'm gonna go equal part. You know why? Because this paint is really dark. So I'm gonna try it. Eyeball it here. Uh-oh, slip it. Uh-oh. Almost made a mess. I think I almost broke it. Yeah, I did break it. This is gonna be a problem. I think I got another cap around. So there you goes, guys. So 2.5, 2.5, 5 equal parts. And now I have the hardener. Is that how you say it? Let's throw this in. And I'm gonna go that about 10? Yeah, something like that. Let me clean off this thing. Let it go. And now what we got to do, mix it up and paint. So I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. Check it out. Check it out. Let's compare. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty good considering that this is 50 years old and who knows how much time it had spent under direct sunlight. So you know, sunlight tends to change up the color a little bit, but here you go. It looks pretty darn good to me. So now I'm just gonna put this back together. This is the original windshield. It does have this little mark right here, so you can see. I do have a replacement, but I'm not gonna change it. This one looks pretty good. So let me put this together. And here is the purple interior that was mentioned in the book. I'm gonna be using deep dish wheels, and I will be back. Well guys, here it is, finished product. Really liked how it turned out. Hope you liked the video. Before we go, I also want to show you this Dodge Hellcat I recently painted. Olive, Spectraflame Olive. It's got some dust in it. And I also redid my very first Hot Wheels Sweet 16 Redline. I also painted it olive, Spectraflame Olive, as you can see. If you've been paying attention to my Hot Wheels videos, you've noticed that I've been doing the Sweet 16, and I already own all the models. So who can tell me how many have I done already of the Sweet 16 and how many I still have to do. So if you want, you could go check out that video where I do this one. And this one I paint purple when I did it the first time, but it was Krylon spray paint. It didn't look anything like this kind of purple. So as you can see, I did the vinyl roof. Really like how that olive green looks on these old American cars. So here is the silhouette. Hope you liked it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Ciao.